for joining us. I want to talk about what we continue the conversation we talked about yesterday with the manna, and then we talked about the grapes. Because see, when God provides for us, sometimes He requires an action on our part. There was manna, but they had to go gather it. There were these grapes that said that there are more grapes than that in the promised land. There are more things, but they were talking about the giants that were already there. So the people saw the problem and not the provision. They thought that God had tricked them or set them up and brought them someplace and said, like, we always think God is just going to make things easy. But see, sometimes we have to go through things. See, He gives us a blessing, but He wants us to trust Him to go through. Just because they're giants doesn't mean they're going to be giants when we go in the land. Just because it's manna, we have to go out and we have to go get it and we have to cook it. Think about it. We go to the store and we buy a loaf of bread. I don't think any of us, and I mean any of us, are going to take that loaf of bread wrapped in plastic and put the whatever you want to, sandwich you want to eat on top of the plastic and think that's a sandwich. You got to open up the plastic, reach inside and get your bread in order to have a sandwich. Sometimes we have to unwrap God's blessings. Sometimes we have to unwrap what He has for us. Sometimes we have to unwrap it. And just like when they saw the big grapes and they heard about the giants, sometimes we have to go in and take what God has for us. Because the enemy sometimes set up camp, but he's already defeated. So let us look around today and say, what God has for me, I'm going to go get it. And when I get it, I will promise I will give God the praise for it. Thanks be to God. We'll see you next time.